Hi friends, it's Miss Amy. I hope you're having a beautiful day. This whole experience of reading books to you all over this YouTube channel, I'm amazed every week when I always think, okay, this is now my favorite book. This is now my favorite book. Every week when I read a book, I think, I just love this book and I'm so happy I know about it. I really have to say, this book is definitely one of my all-time favorite books that I've ever read to you all. I'm so excited to read it because it's just about when we feel out of control or we're upset or we don't feel safe. Sometimes really and truly all we need is just someone to lend an ear and put an arm around us and just to help us through our emotions, not by telling us how to feel or not feel or making all these suggestions for how we can feel better, but just listening. So this is a really beautiful book and I love the pictures. It's called The Rabbit Listened and I really think it's definitely one of my favorites. One day, Taylor decided to build something new, something special. I've seen so many of you do so many amazing things with your blocks at school. Really, really creative and special. Something amazing. Taylor was so proud. So fun to build things. But then out of nowhere, oh no, look at Taylor's face. All those crows came and just knocked it down and destroyed it. I flew right through it. Things came crashing down. That happens sometimes in life, guys. Things happen that we don't expect to happen. The chicken was the first to notice. Look at Taylor. He's very, very upset. And we can all understand why. He made that beautiful block tower. That got all knocked over. And I'm sure the birds didn't do it on purpose. They just weren't aware. Cluck, cluck. What a shame. I'm so sorry. This happened. Let's talk about it. Cluck, cluck. But Taylor didn't feel like talking. So Chicken left. So Chicken was trying to help. But Taylor just didn't feel like bringing it up and talking about it. He was still really upset. Next came the bear. Here comes the bear. Skulking in there. He looks kind of crabby. Grr! How horrible. I bet you feel so angry. Let's shout about it right now. Grr! Roar! Ah! But Taylor didn't feel like shouting. Look, he's terrified. He's upset. Not angry, and the bear just wants him to scream it out, but that's not what he wants to do. So the bear left. The bear's thinking, well, fine, if you're not going to be angry with me, I guess I'm going to go. Then the elephant came and knew just what to do. Ta-da! I can fix this. We just need to remember exactly the way things were. Taylor looks a little overwhelmed because he doesn't remember, but Taylor didn't feel like remembering. So the elephant left. So a lot of times we do that in life. We think we know what's best for someone, and we are trying to help, but it's not what the person needs. So we need to be mindful of that and pay attention. One by one they came. This is a laughing hyena. The hyena says, hee, let's just laugh about it. The ostrich said, gulp. Let's just hide and pretend like nothing happened. So ostriches bury their little heads in the ground or in the sand when something's coming because they think if they put their head in the sand that the thing that's coming isn't going to see them. They don't realize that their big body's still sticking out. The kangaroo said, what a mess. Let's just throw it all away. And the snake said, shh, let's knock down something else. Taylor looks like he's not down with that idea either. But Taylor didn't feel like doing anything with anybody, so eventually they all left until Taylor was alone. So he's all alone. And sometimes we do need to be alone when we're upset about something to kind of work through it. In the quiet, Taylor didn't even notice this little rabbit, but it moved closer and closer very gently until Taylor could feel its warm little body. So it just kind of snuggled up next to Taylor, didn't say anything, was real quiet, didn't come in with a bunch of suggestions and solutions. Together they sat in silence until Taylor said, "Please stay with me." The rabbit listened and stayed and just gave Taylor a nice hug. So many times in life, that's just what we need, is for someone to give us a hug, put their arm around us, and we need to do that for other people too sometimes, and just not talk. The rabbit listened as Taylor talked. The rabbit listened as Taylor shouted, so he got out his talking, and then he yelled like the bear. So here, this is what the chicken wanted to do, was talk. He got all of his talking out. This is what the bear wanted to do. He wanted to just yell and shout about it. The rabbit listened as Taylor remembered what happened. So like the elephant wanted to do, but now he was ready to talk. And look at the little rabbit. He's just there to listen and be a good friend. And then they laughed together like the hyena wanted to do. The rabbit listened to Taylor's plans to hide and then throw everything away. So like the little ostrich hit its head, Taylor put a little box for it over him and throw everything away like the kangaroo wanted to do and ruin things for someone else. That's what the snake said they should do, but that doesn't make you feel any better. So he's telling the rabbit all about all these things, and the rabbit's just listening. Through it all, the rabbit never left. So it's just giving him quiet support. And when the time was right, the rabbit listened to Taylor's plan to build again. I can't wait. So because he was able to talk all those emotions out, to laugh, to cry, to get mad about it on his own terms, now Taylor feels hopeful. And he knows that he can do it again. He knows he can do it again. He just needed some time to himself to think about it. Look what he built here. It's going to be amazing. He's so excited, and the rabbit is sharing in his excitement too. It says on the back, sometimes hugs say more than words, and that is the truth. Sometimes we just need a hug and just an affirmation, and we need to do those things for other people too. I really, really think this is in my top 5 of favorite books that I've ever read to you all. The message is so beautiful and simple, but it's something that we all really need to pay attention to. In our world now, where there's so much noise, commotion, confusion, and everyone talking at the same time, and Miss Amy is guilty of that too. What's really an important practice is to listen, like this little rabbit did for this little boy. We can all do that for someone too. So important to really listen when someone needs us to listen. So I hope you enjoy that. This is a beautiful book. It's going in my Hall of Fame. It's The Rabbit Listened. And I wish all of you well. Mwah. Have a great day.